everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we made our way across an uncharted part of the map, actually went through one of the many labyrinths spread out here throughout the map. And as you can see, we're actually headed back towards the northern region, towards this ever-forbidden tower. And we're actually going to go ahead and explore this region of the area of the map. So first, before we do that though, I would like to come down here. I actually accidentally discovered this in my personal play file. A little bit further away from it than I thought it was, but that's fine, that's fine. As you can see, we're heading towards a giant gaping hole in the wall. So before we do enter this area, I do want to mention, before I forget as well, that this week, and probably for the next couple weeks, videos aren't going to be as plentiful as they normally are. Reason for this is that I am having to work overtime at my job, and it's, well, guess what? It cuts into my recording time. So with that, though, we are at the Forgotten Temple of the Forbidden Temple. Before we head down, I do actually want to explore around the top here. It does look like there's a bombable wall back here, so let's see what's here. Here, present. That's how I feel currently. So come back here, we can pick up this rock and find yet another Korok. Again, we are not counting these anymore, like, well, we're counting them, but we're not keeping track of them. Yeah, enjoy your rock. That gets us up to 10 currently. We can expand our shield stash, which we might want to do. I'm actually not sure how well this is going to go with what we have. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump down now. Fall down. This is the inside of the Forgotten Temple. And as you can see, well, maybe not, it is full of guardians. So what we're going to have to do is go ahead and deflect its laser beams right back at it. Oh, that's nifty. You will actually help protect us. That's a lot more laser beams than I anticipated, though. And this is why I recommend either having a lot of shields, like I don't, or a lot of healing items. So as long as you're holding up the shield, you should be able to deflect them. This may take you several attempts. This, on my personal play file, it took me quite a while to get used to all the distances. Thanks, Mifa. I'm sure it was. Try this again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Reflected it back. That's going to be one destroyed guardian there. We want to focus on taking out one guardian at a time if you can. If you're doing more than one, it's probably not going to work too well. Like that. See how badly that goes? It's not a good idea. Can you see me? Okay, only one of them can see me. God dang it. Wait, how did he not die? I deflected it. I actually don't understand what's going on here. Oh, it hit the wall. Hey, Link of stupider ye. Only want one, though. There we go. Will you, quit shooting the floor? And I'm dead. So, this is how, this is probably gonna go for the rest of this area, though, which is really bad. I'm sorry if I got really quiet there. This is actually really difficult with how many laser beams you can end up having trying to go off at once. Sometimes it is better to try and, like, move where you are. So hopefully, let's see if I can actually do this time. I want to be able to do it in one go. Okay, yep, looks like the last spot it saved was up here. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a manual save. I don't typically do this in the middle of a recording. But the only thing we've gotten is a Korok, and I can easily go over that if this is a failed recording. I'm going to go ahead and manually save right here. That way we don't have to go as far every time that we die. Because, trust me, you are going to die. A lot. Especially if you're like me and suck at deflecting Guardian laser beams. Luckily, we do have the protection, but only really helps if you fail. Okay, he deflected it even though I deflected it. It was fun, though. Okay. So what we might want to do here, since there are so many friends determined to greet us, maybe lose line of sight with all of them for a moment. Come up here. And that way we only have line of sight with one of these guys. Yeah. I always recommend having like kind of an angle so you can see a little bit better. Okay, this guy's gonna be next. And I blew myself up. Nope, shield. Okay, cool. You can save your wooden shield from burning if you put it away quickly enough. There we go. Yeah, and what's really nice is even the wooden shields can deflect these guys' lasers. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna pull out to play lots of line of sight with these guys. It is easiest if you can lock onto them like I am, but if you can't lock onto them, it's not end of the world. As long as you parry right when they shoot, or at the correct moment, it will still fly back to them. So let's go ahead, we're gonna head back up this updraft. And we are actually going to head across to this broken bridge. Drop down. Let's grab all our guardian parts, always a good idea. Okay, looks like we got one noticing us, two noticing us. Okay, we deflected one. Oh my god, I got a double deflect! Oh, that was... I'm actually quite happy with that. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. I did those one at a time, like it obviously wasn't at the same time, but... Jeez, that was actually pretty close. So as you can see, we're getting a shrine indicator back here, so there is indeed a shrine somewhere back in this direction. I'll go ahead and fly back up on this updraft, and let's come over here. And you're like, oh man, one room's done now, oh, there couldn't possibly be a second room of death. Well, guess what, you're wrong. There's a second room of death. There we go, get the deflect off on him. That guy's gonna notice me as well, because I just deflected his friend. And you get deflected, sir. I'm gonna try and just avoid being laser beamed to death, if possible. Now, some of these guardians are broken. Some of them are operational, so you do want to be super careful about like which ones you're next to when you're doing stuff. I'm actually doing really well for this area right now. Well, I guess it's not technically that difficult, but... these guardians who are stuck, they do have a hard time looking up at you. So you can kind of use it as your little ally here. There we go. You can also line of sight them very well. Okay, we're gonna do this guy next. And bingo, you're done. Okay, so fair warning, you might not be able to notice it, but that one there and that one there are active guardians. Like right now they're looking around for me, so that's the only reason you can tell. Now on my personal play file, they didn't activate the entire time until I was right next to them. Talk about some scary stuff. Okay, let's go ahead, we're gonna drop down for our supplies. Okay. You only want one of them to have line of sight with you at a time, if you can help it, I should say. Okay. I'm gonna line of sight this guy. Gonna be a little bit harder to tell where his laser beam is. Yep. And there we go, we got the deflect on him. He's down. You're next, bub. I always like getting those cheeky little hits off on them. Oh, what's really nice about being able to target them and change the view is that it makes it so it's a lot easier to see how far the laser beam has come, because they are technically a projectile. They're not instantaneous. They do have travel time. And actually, there was a great video I saw a while back. I'm not even sure if I know where it is anymore. But this guy shot this Guardian from like halfway across the map. The Guardian did the retaliation laser beam, and he was able to deflect it and kill the Guardian. I was actually quite impressed with it. But like, he shot the arrow, like a minute passed, and then a laser beam was suddenly flying at him, and he's like, oh, I see a laser beam. Deflect. It's like, oh, well, that's cool. So we're at the Rana Kacha Shrine. Well, let's go ahead and head down. Lucky for us, it's just a blessing. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and collect our prize here. Let it be a shield. Nope, it's another weapon. Why would we ever need shields after going through a place full of the deflects? Not at all. Alright, well, this fam, I'm going to meet you back on the surface. Alright, some of you may have noticed that there is indeed a giant statue of the goddess back here. Let's go ahead and approach it. And you can indeed pray to it to get bonuses. So you have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will give you stamina vessels. So we're going to go ahead and fill up our stamina wheel the rest of the way before we do finish out our hearts here. Just because it's a great way to make it so we can climb more. I like climbing. Climbing's fun. Thank you for the stamina vessel. I enjoy sprinting across the map. We do have still 4 more. Again, we're going to get some more stamina. And that leaves us with a quest to go on finding more of the shrines. So we can actually climb this statue. It seems a little bit odd that you can, but hey, it's just a statue for all we care. Or in this case, a rock wall. I'm gonna go ahead and climb the statue of the goddess. I like how there is a place to stand up here, like where our hands cup together. I believe that's supposed to be reminiscent of Skyward Sword, which I really like. Come on, get up there. When we come back behind the goddess statue, though, there is a rock for us to pick up and a Korok to find. Yahaha, you found me. Bye-bye. You deserve a rock to the head. Alright, with this, I think we're going to want to head back on up. Oh, fair warning, if warning can be fair. These guys may or may not have respawned, and you do want to be aware of that if you decide you want to walk out. Go ahead and double check here. No, it doesn't look like they've respawned, but I did have it in my own personal playfile where I came back out and they're like, hello, and I'm like, I'm just gonna teleport out of here. Anyway, it is a long climb up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel out of here myself. Okay, back at the stable from before, we're actually gonna go ahead and head north from here. We're gonna head up the road. Now, the reason that, well, no, actually, there's no reason here. There's nothing wrong. I guess I should say, I had to, once I actually fast traveled, I had a kind of a bigger cut than normal. I had to go down to the stable and sleep. Rocks? People? Would you like a hand there? Go ahead. I hit my horse like an idiot. You can actually kill your horse, so you want to be careful of that. Yeah, the sword should be doing a lot of damage, actually. You know what? I'm going to pick up your own club and use it against you. Thank you. Have a great day. But yeah, what happened is after I fast traveled, it was raining, so I couldn't actually, like, go where I wanted to go anyway. Plus, it makes the video quality look a little bit weird when it's raining. Kilton at the Fang and Bone is way more interested in researching monsters than any normal person should be. I'd kind of like to meet him just to see what kind of weirdos love monsters that much. He's been sighted all over the place now. Not just Akala, should I be worried? The creepiest part of the stories is how he's supposed to pop out of nowhere once night falls. I'm not as sure as I used to be that I actually want to see it, or meet him. Anyway, the reason I bring it up is because Midnight has taken, I'm sure, a lot of damage at this point. And don't worry, I love you, horsey. And I don't want the horse to die, because then you have to go resurrect, I guess, the fairy, the great fairy of the horses. So that would be not a great idea. Looks like we are running, or coming up on a traveler here. Oh, it's just a fellow horse rider. How's it going, friend? I guess I'm not talking to him. Yeah, I will say, I do like how gentle this music is, and how you could just ride your horse and have a pleasant stroll here. Now our goal for that video is to get as close to that tower as possible. Now the reason we're going around is because even though we have a lot of stamina, climbing up those sheer cliffs is just nearly impossible. Plus, it's nice to get a change of scenery here every once in a while. Maybe go the long way around. That's one thing I do have to learn when I'm Let's Playing, is I need to learn to be a little bit more relaxed when I'm recording. Typically, I wouldn't say I'm uptight per se. I'm very much there has to be something happening on screen at all times. There has to be something interesting happening. And I've just got to learn that sometimes people enjoy just watching someone ride on a horse, talk for a little bit. Alright, so we did just get into a colder region, so Link is going to start freezing to death. Let's go ahead and equip my Snow Quill armor. I'm gonna do the whole set. Why don't we do that? Wait, I have to... Oh, warm doublet, right. Like, what? I at least equip the one that has more armor. Oh, does this person have a mission for us? Or a side quest? Or are they just singing? You just singing, bub? Enough food stuff for journey. Best not tempt to run low. Alright, that's cool. We get some Hylian rice, wheat, eggs. I did a lot of shopping actually before the episode started. I will buy all your Hylian rice though. Nope. Oh, actually, could look to sell some stuff, maybe. Although we do have all the rocks. Now, those aren't worth very much. These are worth a lot, but you don't want to sell the parts. That wouldn't be a very good idea. I guess, yeah, I'll just hold on to my stuff. I do not want to get rid of the star fragment either. Also, one thing that I don't understand is fairies, something that can bring you back to life, is only 2 rupees. I think I've mentioned that before, but it still just blows my mind away that it's like, oh man, 2 rupees for a fairy, something that could literally bring people back from the dead. I'm like, if I lived in this world, I'd be paying a lot more for something that could bring me back from the dead. Looks like we got some rocks over here. Let's go and break these. We'll take another stop here on our way. And let's swap off to Stone Smasher. This will work. Because it is literally a Stone Smasher. It is, however, badly damaged. It's a shame. I really like the Stone Smasher, too. Maybe if we go back up to Death Mountain, we can get some more. That'd be pretty cool, but probably not. What's really cool is as we're heading into this colder region, there are actually, I guess they remind me of rhinos, is the best thing I can describe. They are just everywhere. They're like the boars of this area. Let's go ahead and get these rocks as well. Thank you, horse. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. That's good to know. Okay, my Stone Smasher broke. You know what? Can I just use the Master Sword to break it? Yes, I can. I wonder if that uses up the durability on it. I know I've shown that the Master Sword will eventually come back, so it's always good. Okay, looks like we do have a shrine along the way. Oh, yep. Looks like we got a stable here. I don't know why I jumped off the horse there. It's because I am a smart person. Have I actually been to this one on my personal play file? Don't tell me my Joy-Con is almost dead. I've had these on the thing. I've had these Joy-Cons charging on my Switch for like a couple days, but now all of a sudden it's dead. That figures. You know, battery lives don't exist or anything. Wrecking the Wind. Maybe I have been here. Hold on. You know, I have been here before. I just apparently don't recognize it. Or I didn't recognize the stable. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to put this here. We're going to go ahead and put this here. I think that'll work. Okay, yep. I remember this. Okay, cool. Now what we gotta do is we gotta... you're up. In the way. Slightly. Can I climb up? I can't climb up the ladder. No. I guess I should get the ball down, and then I can move the iron thing back into place. I suppose. Wait. Right, that doesn't work though, because that only causes that to go up, and you need to be on it. Well, lesson learned, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this sucker, and we'll just move him over ever so gently. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta go ahead and grab the ball. And I'd say stand maybe right about here. Toss it into the airflow. And let it sing Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's fix this maybe a little bit. Let's angle it. Angle it like that. There we go. That should hopefully do it. So what really sucks is you got these airflows that just kind of mess with everything. The sideways ones, I guess. The ones blowing. That'll work, I guess. Yeah, that one didn't have nearly enough speed. Hi there. Hi, I'm Paul. Okay, let's chuck this again. Okay, of course now this isn't gonna work. Why? I have to angle this too, just slightly. Like that. Let's go for that. You also have to look at like where those airflows are blowing, I suppose. Yep. Okay. Okay, and that should do it. That will do it. That should be it, boys! Girls? Both genders? Alright, looks like we've gotten up to the top of the shrine, and let's collect our prize. Alright, and let's get back onto our faithful steed here and head back out for the tower once again. As you can see, that tower is way... Oh, it's not way up. We're almost there, actually. But it's up on top of like a near mountain. And we're getting into the northernmost regions of this area, and I really like this. So I'm not sure if I've actually talked about this before, but winter has got to be one of my most favorite seasons, especially when it's like a fresh snow. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. It's comfortable for both me and my computer. Someone shooting fire arrows at me? Okay, I apparently have bokoblins chasing after me. That's cool. Let's just outrun them. Also, there's a shrine nearby. Looks like it's probably up the mountain. Can I just kill a moose? It'd be impressive if I did. Alright, and I remember this tower now. Probably gonna get up to the top of this tower. Call it there. Let's go ahead and get off the horse. So I actually stocked up on some fire arrows for this exact reason, actually. So what we're gonna want to do is come up like right between two of these. And I believe we actually showed this before in the Let's Play, but you never know. There's lots of things that I do outside of just Let's Plays, you know. I do not actually have any wood on me, it looks like. Do I not have any wood? I do not have any wood. I cannot make campfire. I guess we're gonna have to go make some wood. Oh yeah. Thank you, Master Sword, for being my handy tree cutting tool. That'll work. Hold, and that should hopefully be enough. Hopefully I don't need to climb anything here. So I'd rather just be lazy. That doesn't, yeah, that, I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, let's, yeah, there we go. Let's put it right between two of these guys. You can't hold that here. Okay. That'll work, we can make a campfire. Now these will slowly melt. I believe if I also take this, oh, the club, I can just hold it next to it, and they will melt as well that way. Which is really nice. So we have a renewable fire source right here, and we can melt the ice away. Obviously, we don't have to do any more. Let's just go and climb up the tower and claim our mapping information. Ooh, almost went a little too far. That would have been good. I also do want to take a view after we're done mapping this, just to see what all we can see from the tower. Towers are really good for that, actually. You can just look around and be like, I see everything. Alright, Sheikah Tower activated. Actually, this works. Yeah, look at that. We're going into the... what region? Tell me what I want, Scotty. And there we go. We have mapped the top, the northwest area. Alright guys, well with that, I'm gonna have to go and call it here for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Either way, my name has been Thowan, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Thank you, Daruk. See you guys then.